1232 Indiana Street, Hilliard, Florida. I'd like to say good evening to you guys all. Shut up, shut up, I am sick of your mouth. Shut up, stop crying, or I will pinch or punch you. These are the very words your employees are using on our children. My daughter Zoey, who is an ESE student, Patrice Jordan, is seen in a bus video saying these words while forcibly grabbing a child's arm, pushing that child's head forward and back. This child is seen crying regularly throughout the video. Remember, this is a bus that caters to special needs children. On October 13th, 2016, Nassau County Sheriff's Office attempted to make contact with Amy Bell and left a message. October 15th, the officer contacted Mrs. Bell and advised her he had the subpoena for a video. She asked him to email it to her. She advised that Mr. Buchanan is not in the office at the moment. She stated that once he returned, she would get the video and call him. October 17th, 18th, and 20th, the officer attempted to contact her again and left a message each time. October 27th, they finally received the video. It took an officer 14 days, 2 whole weeks, to get a copy of a video to check on the well-being of students. If it takes a police officer 2 weeks to get court-ordered information, as you can imagine, concerned parents are met with great difficulties and challenges. Shut up, I am sick of your mouth. Zoey has to hear these words and endure this treatment just to get an education. This type of behavior should not be tolerated. This is a grown adult that can't control her temper around children. However, the bus aide in question isn't the only adult who can't control her temper. There are multiple adults taking their anger and frustration out on our precious babies. My daughter told me her teacher at the time, Mrs. Q, has hit her in the back 3 times. A classmate of my daughter's previous classroom said she saw Mrs. Q slap Zoey in the face. As my daughter's mother, I absolutely believe my child and stand behind her. And to top it off, you have a para that was fired for harassing a former employee and using racial slurs. So to review, there have been multiple abuse allegations against the teacher, Mrs. Q. A para, Stephanie Tyler, with multiple reports against her with abuse allegations and a recorded phone call of her harassing and threatening a former coworker while using racial slurs, which is what it took for the board to take some action, but not for the safety of our children. Now you have a video of a bus aide, Patrice Jordan, telling kids to shut up and threatening to pinch or punch them if they don't. Principals and multiple staff members failed to self-report. This is an administrative issue that needs to be addressed. There is a complete lack of communication. At the last board meeting, I mentioned that the lines...
I'm going to interrupt just for one moment. The 3 minutes have expired, but if it pleases the board, I would like Ms. Jervis to be able to continue.
Yes, thank you.
Go ahead, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Thank you. At the last board meeting, I mentioned that the line of communication be open. For transparency, a little over a month later, I have yet to be contacted by the superintendent, board members, or any other administrative employee. I understand there is a due process, but you cannot hide behind that and seize all contact with me and any other parent. There is a complete lack of leadership and accountability. Ignoring me and other parents is not the solution. It just makes the issue at hand worse. By stalling and avoiding the duties and obligations, you are saying my daughter does not matter, that she's an inconvenient, shoving ESE students to another ill-fitted school is a Band-Aid solution. I urge you to take action immediately and fix this. Put the children first. I am here today to hear the actions and changes that will take place to resolve these deep-noted issues and ask once again to be contacted. Dr. Burns, please contact me. As superintendent, you should have access to my child's information and my parent contact information. And Mr. Haddock, I have copies of all the reports that you said that you weren't involved in, and emails if you'd like to see them. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.